Yeah, Abednego Lufile, you say you are a prophet, you lead deliverance, you expose false doctrine. I have a question for you. How do you expose if you don't see in the spirit? How do you expose if you cannot discern? How do you even carry out deliverance without discernment because you don't discern spirits? If you can say Joshua Selman is a man of God, Marcus Rogers is a man of God, and your evidence is based on how deep they speak, their doctrine, whatever they preach is deep mysteries. Don't you know the mysteries of hell and heaven? You can get them as well from the demonic kingdom, from the darkness kingdom, because those people are trained even to navigate the church people and people with gifts. They are trained to subdue them. People who have power can be subdued by Satanists because in the devil's kingdom, in the dark kingdom, Satanists go through training on how to subdue those who have a power higher than them. Because as long as you have power and you are not aware of the power and the authority of Jesus Christ, a Satanist can actually dominate you. So for me, when Joshua Selman, when I saw him for the first time and I started to follow his teachings, I saw that he was teaching things that are deep and you would want to know them, but my spirit was telling me this is not of God. And it was disturbed, just like Paul's spirit was disturbed by the girl with the spirit of divination in the book of Acts, in Acts 16. So if you call yourself a prophet and you are even starting to only see that, Joshua Selman is a false prophet, and this is something you're only seeing now, don't you see that you're so deceived? How can you be calling yourself a prophet when you don't see in the spirit? Don't you see that? Because for me, even the first time I tried to watch your teachings, I was so disturbed in the spirit. And I realized, and after trying, because what you were saying when you were exposing Lovi and Java and other people and TB Joshua, it was something that God revealed to me many years ago. So I knew what you were exposing was true. But but I was so disturbed. I remember when I was on a group, someone sent a link about you. That's when I found out about you exposing, and you were saying. Then I told him this person exposing is involved. He still isn't disconnected from generational bloodline witchcraft, serious witchcraft. So don't you see the only reason why you cannot see in the spirit is because you are not really disconnected from darkness. That's why those in darkness, that's why you're so confused. That's why you can connect with people who are in darkness and see them as bringing powerful revelations. Don't you see how can a person who says they're a Christian, they're a prophet, not see in the spirit? How do you lead deliverance? Because deliverance, you do it through guidance from the Holy Spirit. You don't rely on formulas like the demon slayers are doing. They're not doing anything. They're not delivering anyone. It's all a fake things that are happening. And I was even shocked that you even you're saying, another apostle is revealed, exposing. Honestly, Alexandra Pagani, the person who physically you can see the unclean spirits on him, is the whole of that one. So how can you not see these things if you're a prophet? Don't you see you are in the darkness? How can you expose darkness if you're still connected to darkness? For me, my advice would be leave everything, lie low, and start to seek God and disconnect from generational witchcraft that is following you. You are so defiled. You like the Lord, you like to know, to help, you like to minister, but you need to first change your life and get things right with the Lord for yourself. Because as long as you do this, you are going to be always You are going to be used. Warlocks will use you. Like the way Marcus Rogers is using you. They can connect to the generational witchcraft in you. You're so deceived. That's why, you like to expose, yes, which is a good thing, but first deal with your issues. Disconnect from it completely and rely, and then you can now see in the spirit. And when you can see in the spirit, that's when you can do deliverance. That's when you can now expose and see. You don't just see the error in doctrine. The Lord and the Holy Spirit will reveal to you. You see a person before they are exposed, you know already. That's what people who are Christians do. That's what I do.